The man accidentally joined a gang. The boss asked him to show off his shooting skills, but instead he shot the second in command. Then a phone fell from the dead man's pocket. A subordinate answered it, only to discover the man was actually a long-planted mole. The boss even threw him a celebration party. Feeling awkward, the man offered to take out a rival leader for the boss. After confirming the target's details, he followed the man to a barbershop. While the barber stepped into the restroom, the man quickly posed as a staff member. But just as he was about to strike, he noticed the target was actually waiting for a friend in the seating area. So he improvised a plan. He tried to lay a detonation cord toward the shop to blow the target up unnoticed. But before he could finish, a blind man accidentally ruined the setup. Since his own attempt was exposed, he decided to use someone else as the weapon. He packed a bomb inside a cake box, stopped a passerby, and pretended to ask him to deliver it to his girlfriend. Unexpectedly, the passerby was a sneaky old man who ran off with the cake while the man wasn't looking, thinking he'd scored a free treat. The old man ended up bringing an explosion home to his whole family. It seemed he'd have to do it himself. The man picked a tool from the trunk, thinking the violin case held a heavy machine gun, but when he unclipped it, he realized he'd been tricked. Still, he had to keep up the act. Soon the boss received a challenge. He brought his crew to the rival's chosen spot, and respected elders suggested a one-on-one duel to avoid mutual destruction. So they decided to settle it with swords. The rival sent out a samurai. With one swift slash, he split a fly in half. Then with another strike, though his hands seemed empty, he handed the boss a microscope. Even bacteria hadn't escaped the blade, but that wasn't all. The samurai swung his sword once more, and this time he split an atomic nucleus. Clearly the boss was outmatched. Seeing how calm his own man remained, the boss placed all his hope in him. This time the man was even bolder. He placed an apple on the elder's head, blindfolded himself, then began slashing wildly. Great swordsmanship, brother. A full-scale fight nearly broke out. When he removed his blindfold, everyone in the room was already down.